I've had encounters just like this right at the woods. It can literally happen at an empty lot, anywhere. These are very common, believe it or not.
Yes, affirmative. Southeast approved, 6 Papa, thank you.
С огромными черными глазами.
Look at this. Jeez, I'm gonna have some fun now. Hand me that bottle over, man. Just one, or you want 2 or 3 of it? Give me one right now. Just one, you won't be. Hey, be easy pouring that stuff in there. Okay. One is all over.
Очевидно, что те, кто снимали на камеру, не были сильно этим шокированы. Скорее всего, это ученые, которые уже имели дело с подобными существами. Также непонятно, они пытались его...
Λοιπόν, αν μπορούσαμε να το δούμε από πιο κοντά παρακαλώ, να γυρίσουμε πίσω το πλάνο, να μπορέσουμε να το δούμε από κοντά τον γκρι δούλο, έτσι, να τους. Ακόμα ένας γκρι δούλος. Πώς...
אתה מצלם? אתה רואה?
אני רואה, מה זה? תגיד שתהיו יותר מדי?
לא, כולנו רואים את זה.
מה זה? הגישה עיניים.
שיור!
יואו! מה זה?
אמא?
מה זה? ראית? יואו בנברות. ראית את זה?
תראה, יש שם עוד.
הנה, תראי שמה. מה זה?
Notice how this craft is like an orb.
Shooting at a UFO.
They can't shoot it, it's
in
going right
Iran.
through it. Even if they try to hit it, doesn't matter. It's going to go right through the object, wasting bullets, of course. This is at a 4th dimensional pace. This is supposed to be a UFO stopping a bomb or nuclear bomb. You can see clearly the extraterrestrials in the spacecraft.
Tut sabit. Aynı yerde. Aha. Yine buldum ben. Yine buldum. Yine buldum onu. Ulan nedir bu lan ya?
Ever seen. It is a video shot in 2009 in Turkey by a seaside area. And basically, what you're looking at is the video of an alien ship, believe it or not, according to many people, where you can actually see the alien beings inside the ship. Now, they appear to be in the cockpit. And when you look at it very carefully, you can see that there might be even moving aliens kind of facing each other, having some sort of communication of some kind. But what's even more incredible is that it came back 3 summers in a row, 2007, 2008, and 2009. Now the question really is, how could something come back 3 times and not be something of true interest? The video has been analyzed by a top international organization. Very few people have been able to dispute what the witnesses said they saw. And apparently the craft came back a week later, and you can see that one being now appears to be inside.
This is a cow being thrown in from the roof. Many suspect a UFO being done using the elements. It shoots left, you seen that? After the beam, notice the black craft
did you see
bird.
that lightning?
There it is.
I think it's just a raccoon.
Notice the scream you just heard. Later on in the video, you're going to hear a similar scream with another gray, which is at the 14-minute and 20-second mark. To let y'all know what's going on here, so this is Dr. Jonathan Reed, and he was hiking with his Labrador dog, or actually his golden retriever dog, in the woods, and pretty much his dog ran up on the extraterrestrial and startled the extraterrestrial, and the extraterrestrial ended up vaporizing the golden retriever, and Dr. Jonathan Reed ended up coming up behind the gray with a log and hitting the back of the head. As he comes to find out later, he ends up grabbing a transportation device that has like crystal needles in it. A few passed away. He was the only one that had it, but other government officials as well. But he ended up having NDE encounters with it, having meeting angels, more stuff. But he ended up naming that Gray Fred. It's still alive, and is also his cloud of witness as well. A lot of people see it with him as he's sitting down in a restaurant, etc. But a lot of great impartation and wisdom in this video as you go and check it out. I've also had a similar encounter with a lot of stuff he's expressing on here with the pushback of his chest when he's before he approaches, of an electromagnetic wave push. What else here? Also encounters in the woods as well. I'm speeding this up for time's sake.
So, Doctor, when did you hear that scream?
Well, after a few hours had gone by, and I had called Gary back, and he had calmed me down from crawling practically around the ceiling. We both went out to look again, and I figured, we went out and looked. We did the same thing. I opened the freezer so that I could know that I was not imagining this. And the same thing happened. And when the freezer was opened, this thing let out a scream like I have never heard before. It literally, the force of the sound made you feel like something was pushing against your chest.
The air around it as it screams actually bubbles and moves.
It felt like the air was moving.
God.
And at that time, it was just, open and closed. And later on, I felt like I had to try to document this.
Of course.
So I took my camera, and I took the recorder, and I turned it on, and I again opened the freezer. And that's when I recorded this sound.
Would you play the sound for us once again, please?
Yes, I will. Hold on.
Okay. Here it comes. Oh, my God, that's awful. Oh, my God, that's awful. How did you stay dry?
I didn't.
Yeah, well, that's good.
What you're looking at here is a transportation device that has the crystal needles inside of it that he puts on his wrist.